corner from the elbow. It doesn't go. Lovington takes it the other way, decides to kick it out. Number 14, Barunda with a three-point shot. It rattles in and out, and it doesn't go for Lovington. Garcia comes up with the rebound. Dugan brings it down. Dugan has been the best weapon for the Cavegirls this year on offense, 100%. Handles the ball, gets the jump shots, gets open shots, gets open looks, creates space for herself, and, of course, drives to the basket. Tonight, I believe the Cavegirls will need to get into the paint, try and get Schaus into some foul trouble if they use their body the right way. But we haven't seen anything other than one attempt from Dugan to get inside, so we'll see if that changes here shortly. 2 minutes remain here in the first quarter. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. Garcia gets it into Brown. Brown goes up. She gets fouled. That looked like a pretty clean block, but might have been some body contact here. Okay, interesting revision here from the referees. They decided to settle for it being a foul on the ground, but that was definitely a shooting foul or no foul. I don't know where that came from, but regardless, 2 minutes on the clock. Cameron Zumbrun came into the game. She came in to inbounds it and immediately throws it away to number 12, Malia Castro. That is going to be a foul against number 0, Hayden Brose, as she fouled off of that steal. Number 14, Ashlyn Barunda with her 4th point. 2 more under the basket as she went up off of the inbounds. They got it to her, and she finished it nicely. Brown on the other side gets it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez thought about going up, gets it to Dugan. Dugan puts it up, a short jumper from inside the paint, misses. Lovington goes the other way. Lovington trying to move quickly to get those numbers on the mismatch, and they get it into Schaus right away. She finishes. Nice play by Schaus. Beautiful pass by Barunda. And it's 9-0. Lovington has been on a streak. Cavegirls have not answered up till this point. And they're going to need to put a little bit of their foot on the gas with a minute left here in the first quarter. They're going to want to try and score here. Dugan tries to pass it to Brown, but it's knocked away before she could get to it. Lovington in transition. Stop. Get it out to number 5, Aranda. And she knocks it down for another jumper. A huge momentum starting off for the Lovington Wildcats. 11-0. We're going to be right back to see if the Cavegirls can get some momentum on their own. This break brought to you by B&B Equipment, Carlsbad Chevrolet, and Carlsbad Ford.
30 seconds.
I probably should space out those two, huh? Be like, brought to you by Carlsbad Chevrolet and Carlsbad Ford. Rivals. The cheerleading uniform's like
10.
old school.
5.
All right, guys, 20 seconds left on this timeout, and the Cavegirls are all set and ready. They send out a few of their subs to come in and get the starters some breathing time, a little bit of a breather. Cameron Zumbrun on the court now for the Cavegirls. Cameron Zumbrun, Abby Dugan, Faith Klusner, Kendra Ortega, and Serenity Medrano. So an 8th grader, a freshman, a junior, and 2 seniors. So Ortega has it. She gets it over to Zumbrun. Zumbrun back to Ortega. Ortega over to Dugan. Dugan looking inside. No, skips it to Zumbrun. Zumbrun with the 3-point shot. That one doesn't go. Rebound. Good job by Medrano to get her hand on it. She ties this thing up, and it's going to be Cavegirls ball under their own basket. Cavegirls need to score before the end of the first quarter just to get something started. Just 26 seconds left on the clock. Zumbrun passes it to Ortega. Ortega blocked at the 3-point line, and Lovington gets the rebound and passes it straight to Medrano. Medrano goes up to shoot. She's fouled, and she's going to get to the line. Medrano could be the first Cave Girl to score here tonight. The foul goes against number 10, Braylon Hernandez, her first foul. First free throw for Medrano is up, and it goes. So the first point for Cave Girls comes from Medrano. Again, an 8th grader. Pretty impressive. 2 8th graders on this varsity team that get minutes here and there. Both her and Licon, Juliet Licon, who's a good ball handler for the Cave Girls. Lovington, off of the inbounds, end up throwing it away, throwing it out of bounds. 18 seconds. Medrano sunk both, by the way. Bionis now in the game for Ortega. Klusner to Bionis. She gets it to Dugan. Dugan fakes, looks to go inside. 4 seconds left, and it looks like there's going to be a lane violation by Faith Klusner, so it's going to be a turnover. 3 seconds. Lovington is just going to go ahead and hold on to this after the inbounds, and that was maybe the longest 3 seconds I've ever seen. At least it felt that way. Just kidding. Guys, we're going to be right back. Stick around. We got more for you here in just a bit. Cave Girls down 11-2 in Lovington after the first quarter. This break brought to you by Carlsbad Medical Center, CNB Bank, and Eddy County.
1 minute.
I dig. And Cave Girls have to find a way to get Dugan going or get some steals going for their fast break points. It's one of the largest parts of their offense is their defense. Garcia back over to Bros. Bros looks inside but ends up getting it out to Gonzalez. Dugan playing the high post. They don't pass it in high enough to Brown, and it's stolen away. Lovington takes the other way, misses the layup by number 12, Malia Castro. Carlsbad bringing it down is Jasmine Gonzalez. She kicks it out to Dugan. Dugan, the three-point shot. This one doesn't go. Comes up short. Looked good. Wasn't enough. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. Dugan chasing down the fast break. She's able to disrupt a pass, but a three-point shot from number 12, Malia Castro, goes up. It doesn't go in, but Lovington comes up with the offensive rebound. So Lovington with lots of second chances here in this game so far. And travel call there, good call from the referee on Carly Knapp. Took a couple of extra steps, and it's going to be Cave Girls ball now. Inbouncing for the Cave Girls is Hayden Bros, 6 minutes, 8 seconds. Wildcats still with a large lead. Big deficit here for the Cave Girls, 13-4. Hayden Bros has it. She gets it to Dugan. Back over to Bros, and they're kind of just running it all through Bros lately up in the front court. And she's just looking to distribute, find the next open person with a little bit of a space. But getting it from Garcia over to Dugan, and this time into Brown over to Dugan. And Bros has a three-point shot. She takes it, doesn't go. Goes a little bit deep, and Jazz Gonzalez comes up with it. Over to Bros, and the Cave Girls try and reset here. Lots of time spent on possessions for the Cave Girls. Dugan has it in the paint now, as she was caught running in there, and she dumps it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez puts it up, makes it right within about a 2-foot range. So Gonzalez with the first field goal for the Cave Girls of the night. Schaus gets it in the paint. She goes up, gets fouled, and makes it. So she's going to get to the line for an opportunity for a three-point play. But believe it or not, it's only the first free throw made for the Cave Girls from Jasmine Gonzalez. All other 4 points of the 6 points came from free throws. So pretty insane. 5 minutes and 5 seconds. Schaus makes the free throw, and she's got 5 points on the night so far. Dugan brings it in, gets it to Bros. Bros over to Licon. Licon in the game, the 8th grader for the Cave Girls. Gonzalez has it, passes it into Dugan. Dugan fakes the pass, gets it back out to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with the three, doesn't go. Cave Girls no luck at the three-point line so far, but Brown gets the offensive rebound. Nice spin turnaround for Dugan, and she misses the shot in close range. Lovington has it. Get it out to Knapp. Knapp over to Castro. Castro dumps it into, nice pass into Schaus, and she finishes it. Schaus has been the key tonight, unstoppable against this Cave Girl defense. And she has 7 points now of 17 for Lovington. 17-6. Cave Girls have not found their footing yet. Still, 4 minutes remain here in the second quarter. Bros over to Licon. Licon back to Bros. And Cave Girls they find an open shot and they get it to go. Nice pass inside from Becca Brown into Jazz Gonzalez, and she finishes it from point-blank range. It's going to be a full timeout, 60 seconds. We're going to take a break. This break brought to you by Carter's Air Conditioning, Constructors, and Energy Pros.
1 minute.
Oh, shoot, I forgot to do this. I'll do that whenever we come back. I'll tell them. I have her down for 7 points. It might be 9, actually, if I was mistaken. Trying to find the extra 2 points. And if I were to guess where they came from, it had to come from Abby Dugan. So a good 9 points from, 9 points from Abby Dugan. 2 from Becca Brown, 2 from Gonzalez, and 2 from Madrano, the 8th grader. But Cavegirls just need a little bit of spark, a little bit of energy. That is, to me, the biggest, deficit right now for the Cavegirls. I don't really have a problem with their shot selection. It's just, when things aren't going in, that extra energy kicks in. We run up, we get an offensive rebound. Madrano's been doing a really good job of crashing the boards as an 8th grader. I think more of these Cavegirls need to take a cue from Madrano's book right now.
Absolutely. Madrano just absolutely killing it down there. She's going up against these 6'2" players and whatnot, just making it happen, getting feisty down in the paint. I like to see that.
Yeah, no, she's been aggressive. I don't know about you, but if I'm an underclassman or an 8th grader, not even at the high school yet, I'm a little more timid, and it's just kind of typical. But Madrano's came out today and just looks like she's been there for years. Licon came in for a little bit too, and she handles the ball well as well. So I think there's a lot of good things to look forward to for the Cavegirls. But looking into the second half, I think we really got to look forward to seeing the Cavegirls come out with just some kind of fire, some kind of energy, maybe a fun, loving energy, or maybe just an aggressive energy. It doesn't matter. It's just got to be something. We'll be right back, folks, here in just a moment. This break brought to you by Frank Balderrama, Wendy's, and Western Commerce Bank.
4 minutes. Sorry, 3. 3 minutes.
Okay.
All right,
So you lied. I'm just kidding.
2:20 on the clock here. So if you need to take another one, cut some breaks, and then if we need to talk one more time, or you can just drop that third one, whatever you want to do. Anyway, there's 2 minutes on the clock. You can decide what you need to do.
Yeah, you can, if she wants to. So how many ads have to play? Do you know?
I don't know that.
Okay.
She knows. And then, during basketball, it's we play just as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody's kind of cool with that.
Sure.
So the ones we don't play, we'll get to in the next game.
Right. True. Here in the half, as the Cavegirls come out, get some warm-ups in. They seem to be okay. They don't seem to be down right now, but we really want to see them not even just down or even keel. We want to see them up, some energy. And the Cavegirls can definitely come back and steal this game on the road for sure. And down by 6 points. Not a big deficit, something that they can make up quickly. They went on a 6-point streak here in the second quarter, which was one of the reasons that they were able to for 6, maybe 1 for 5, but 3 big points there, and a 3-point shot on the other end for Lovington from Knapp doesn't go. So Cavegirls with an opportunity to get something started here, kind of go on a little bit of a streak. Gonzalez pass it up to Dugan. Dugan has it. She gets it to Garcia. Garcia to Gonzalez. 3-point shot from Gonzalez, way off the mark, a little short. And 4 minutes, 50 seconds, Lovington taking it the other way. Barunda goes in, misses the layup, and Bros knocks it over to Dugan. Dugan with a lot of space on the fast break. She goes up and lays it in. Big play there for the Cavegirls. And I believe that Dugan now has 11 points of the Cavegirls 21. So 24-21. Lovington now. 6 minutes, 14 seconds remain in the fourth quarter, and the Cave Girls down by 4. Lovington has it under their own basket. They get it to Barunda. She draws the foul against Brown. Yes, it is against Brown. That's her 4th foul, so Brown in foul trouble with 6 minutes left. They're going to need to get her out of there to make sure she's available for the final few minutes. So I would imagine they'll pull her out after the first free throw from Barunda. Barunda's first free throw is good. And yes, they do go ahead and pull out Brown and put in Medrano. Medrano did really well earlier, but Brown has been really good for the Cave Girls tonight. So they do need her offensive ability and defensive ability to come back into this game and have an impact at the end of the game possibly. Cave Girls down by 6 now as Barunda sunk both free throws. A pass inside from Medrano to Gonzalez gets bounced around and she misses the layup. 5 minutes, 57 seconds. Castro drives in, scoop, lay in, and it goes. So 2 more points for number 12, Leah Castro. Only 5 points on the night so far. And Rose has it. She gets it to Dugan. Dugan goes to drive. The floater goes. She's famous for the floater. Her go-to shot when the game's on the line, and that brings the Cave Girls back a little bit, but Lovington has been able to keep their lead almost the entire game. Cave Girls have not been able to tie it up or take the lead since the first second of the game. 5 minutes, 19 seconds. It's going to be a foul there on Dugan. That's her first foul of the game. Her second foul of the game, I'm sorry. Lovington has it here. Lovington with Aranda. She gets it to Rios. Back to Aranda. Aranda to Knapp. Knapp came back into this game. She went down earlier and had to come out for an injury, but looks like she's back. She looks like she's moving just fine. 5 minutes on the clock. Aranda misses the jumper. Gonzalez gets the rebound, and she's fouled, pushed off by number 24, Jabri Rios. So that's a big deal because after 4 fouls, after 4 team fouls, Cave Girls would get to the line to shoot 2. Only 2 team fouls for the Wildcats, but 4 for the Cave Girls. So Cave Girls have to be careful defensively because they could get buried here on free throws. So Cave Girls moving the ball around. Dugan has it, top of the key, gets it to Garcia. Garcia with a 3-point shot. It doesn't go. Cave Girls have been very inefficient from the 3-point line tonight, to say the least. And their paint points have been what's kept them in this game. And have gotten them this far, even with the tough start. So Castro gets it off of a bad pass. She shoots a jumper on the move and misses. Medrano gets the rebound, gets it to Dugan. Dugan goes to drive, gets past her defender, puts it up, gets fouled on the way, and she's going to get to the line to shoot 2. So this is there's multiple reasons why this was such an important play from Dugan with 4 minutes left. She draws the foul, which adds to the team fouls, makes it 3. They need 5 to get to the line every time. Second thing, she gives another player their second foul of the game. Not necessarily huge, but could affect the way that they, play now after back-to-back fouls from Rios. She might feel like she needs to back off a bit. And she makes both of the free throws, so 2 more points added on for the Cave Girls, and it's 40-36. So Cave Girls have to be sharp here defensively. They have kind of kicked it on a little bit in the second half, and a big few minutes have to come into play here for the Cave Girls. Knapp has it for Lovington. She passes it over to Aranda. Aranda over to Barunda. Barunda tries to drive it in. Nice reach in there for Klusner to kind of tap the ball clean, and they get it out to Castro. Lovington trying to waste a little bit of time or at least get some space open, and they're passing it around. They get it to Aranda. Aranda dribbles out, not guarded from the 3-point line. Knapp catches it with one hand, almost goes out of bounds, and she skips it back over to Aranda. They try to put it inside, but Dugan steals it away. Dugan going to try and get on the move quickly. She passes it up to Bros. Bros puts it up, and it goes. Nice finish there at the basket for Bros, and a great vision from Dugan. Got it to her quickly and perfectly threads the needle. Bros finishes it, lets it roll on into the rim. With 3 minutes and 4 seconds, the Cave Girls bring it within 2. Closest they've been all game long, I think, since Lovington scored their first 2 points. Seriously. We'll be right back, folks. Here in just a bit, this one's going to be brought to you by True Blue SBC, Triple T's, and Thunder Concrete.
30 seconds.
Perfect. Over to Zumbrun. Zumbrun over to Bros. Back to Zumbrun. Zumbrun into Dugan. Dugan looked to pass it into Brown. Brown's got a bit of a mismatch, but there was no space to make that pass inside. Zumbrun has it. Zumbrun to Gonzalez. Gonzalez with a wide open three-point shot, a big one. It goes! 3 points for Jazz Gonzalez. One of the biggest shots of her year so far, 1:50. And Aranda on the other side, a sloppy possession, kind of threw the ball up, drew some contact, and Cave Girls have it here. So now Cave Girls up by 3 in the driver's seat. Abby Dugan with the ball. They've got to be smart here. Dugan now dribbling it around. Looked like Carlsbad or Lovington trying to foul, but they don't. Dugan just dribbling it around. I guess Enlow telling them to just kind of waste some time, and Brown gets it. She kicks it out to Gonzalez at the logo. Gonzalez now in some trouble, and so almost got the ball taken away or tied up, but Coach Enlow calls a timeout so they can reset with 1:15. Big three-point shot from Jazz Gonzalez. We'll be right back, folks. This break brought to you by Sutherland's, Stevens Inn, Air Compressor Solutions, Southwest Ready Mix, and Southwest New Mexico College. Dugan, free throw, first one, bounces around and goes. Good clutch free throw from Dugan. It's a 2-possession game. Second free throw. Dugan gets it to go, makes it happen. Great job from Dugan. And it's going to be a reset here. It looks like the referee was not prepared, or maybe the time or the clock didn't start on time or something. But they're going to do an inbounds yet again. But it's going to be a timeout there for Lovington as they are down by 5 points. They got to come up with a great strategy with just 34 seconds left. This break brought to you by Skeen Furniture and SB Energy.
30.
Named all the sponsors.
Nice job. Heck
Clutch timeout by Lovington High to let me finish the sponsors.
yeah. All right.
34 seconds remain, and the Cavegirls lead by 5. They were down the entire game until about 2 minutes left in this one. They finally tied things up. A big, huge steal finish on the and one play from Hayden Bros to tie it up, and then a big 3-point shot from Jazz Gonzalez put the team up ahead for the first time in the game just moments ago. And now Cavegirls extended that lead to 5, 45-40. And it looks like the referee trying to add some time back onto the clock. It was 34.5. I think that maybe they wanted to make that about 37, or maybe add 3 or 4 more seconds back onto the clock, and they do. So 36 seconds. So they added 2.5 seconds back. Could make the difference. We'll see. You just never know. But Cavegirls definitely hoping not. Castro passes it into Barunda. Cavegirls decide to go on, still staying on Schaus pretty heavily. But Barunda gets a nice finish at the basket as she cut to the basket, kind of did that play all on her own. 18 seconds remain. Cavegirls have it. Jazz has it. Gets it to Dugan. Dugan makes a catch like you might see in the NFL. Got both of her defenders to run into each other as she squeaks right through them. And I don't know, you might see her play on Sunday. I don't know. 10 seconds remain, and Abby Dugan is at the line to shoot 2. She got fouled. First free throw, good. So it's now 46-42. So it was a 1-possession game. The clutch free throw made it a 2-possession game. It's going to be a timeout here for Lovington, so they're going to try and ice Dugan to keep it from having to be a 6-point game. Right now, a 5-point game. Right now, a 4-point game. So we're going to be right back after a word from our sponsor.
30.
'28th at 5:30 in Carlsbad. They will play against Clovis High. Now up for tonight is the Cavemen. The Cavemen taking on the Lovington Wildcats as they come out and prepare to get loose. We're going to take a break, guys, and be back. We got 8 minutes in the warm-ups before introductions, national anthem, and tip-off. Guys, stick around. We'll be back.
Off.
Awesome. What do we get, about 4?